Welcome to the West Wing Week from Cartagena, Colombia.
Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the President visited one of the Sunshine State's largest ports, attended the Summit of the Americas in Cartagena, Colombia, announced new steps to strengthen oversight of energy markets, welcomed champion NASCAR drivers and the Alabama Crimson Tide football team to the White House, and traveled to Ohio to speak with unemployed workers about the importance of job training programs. That's April 13th to April 19th, or Roll Tide. On Friday the 13th, the President headed south and tried his luck in the heat at the Port of Tampa, where the sun made a particularly strong impression on staffers who forgot their SPF protection. The Tampa area has played a major role in the President's goal of doubling exports by the end of 2014.
How much expansion have you done lately?
This was 15 acres 5 years ago.
A part of building that economy is making sure that we're not a country that's known just for what we buy and what we consume. Our economy was thriving when shipping containers left ports like this packed with goods that were stamped with 3 proud words: Made in America. That's the country I want us to be again.
Before leaving Tampa, he sat down with Telemundo for an interview at the port, and then began his journey further south to Cartagena, Colombia, for the Summit of the Americas. On Saturday, he kicked off the 6th Annual Summit of the Americas by sitting down with Colombian President Santos, as well as President Rousseff of Brazil, for a CEO summit.
The days when we could think of each of our economies in isolation, those days are long gone. My hope is that we all recognize this enormous opportunity that we've got, and I know that the business leaders who are here today, they understand it. They understand that we're in a new world, and we have to think in new ways.
Later, he attended the formal opening ceremony, replete with the major representation of the summit's chosen symbol, the colibri, or hummingbird, with another national symbol, Shakira. On Sunday, the President held a joint press conference with President Santos, where they announced the U.S.-Colombian Free Trade Agreement would take effect May 15th, which is expected to increase American exports by more than $1 billion and create or support thousands of jobs all across America.
This is a fast-growing part of the world. It is one of our largest trading partners, so there is a natural bond that already exists, and it's important that our governments build on that natural bond for the mutual benefit of both nations.
Later, the two presidents toured San Pedro Claver Church and participated in a landmark land titling event with President Santos, where they were joined by singer-songwriter Shakira.
Both our nations have struggled to overcome a painful past. Both keep striving to fulfill our ideals of justice and equality. And I stand here today as President of the United States, and you can stand here with title to the land, and that is proof that progress is possible. We just got this.
On Tuesday morning, after the Space Shuttle Discovery dazzled local residents as it flew over D.C. en route to its final home, the President delivered a statement in the Rose Garden, announcing a plan to increase oversight and crack down on manipulation in oil and gas markets.
Where speculators artificially manipulate markets by buying up oil, creating the perception of a shortage, and driving prices higher. That's not the way the market should work. And for anyone who thinks this cannot happen, just think back to how Enron traders manipulated the price of electricity to reap huge profits at everybody else's expense.
In the afternoon, the President welcomed the 2011 chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series drivers to the White House to honor Tony Stewart's NASCAR Sprint Cup Series championship and to recognize their efforts to give back to their community.
You look out for military families, you look out for Gold Star families, you make regular visits to Walter Reed. For you guys to give that much back to folks who have given so much to us as a country and help protect us and keep us safe is remarkable.
On Wednesday, the President traveled to Elyria, Ohio, where he held a roundtable with unemployed workers who are students in Lorain County Community College jobs training programs.
If it wasn't for you providing that opportunity for me to come back to school and to start my own career, honestly, I would not be able to do it without you.
Then he spoke at the college, highlighting his administration's job training initiatives to help get more Americans back to work and connect more unemployed Americans with the skills training needed to find jobs in high-demand, high-growth industries.
Right now, companies can't find enough qualified workers for the jobs they need to fill. So programs like this one are training hundreds of thousands of workers with the skills that companies are looking for. And it's working. and it's going to help America grow. Here in Lorain County, 90% of people who graduate from this program have a job 3 months later. 90%.
On Thursday, the president hosted the Alabama Crimson Tide football team on the south lawn of the White House in honor of their BCS National Championship victory. To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.